Dave here, Smoky Mountain Nationals, Townsend, Tennessee, Bay 3. Dang it, my favorite place in the United States, right here on Mountain Avenue. Beautiful day, um, cutting grass, listening to the birds. It's just paradise. And what do they call it? God's country. We're going to welcome you all here in 20 days to Townsend, this part of the Great Smoky Mountain National Park. Wow, we are really excited. Hope everybody's doing good. Let's do our little introduction and get right over to this week's update. Welcome back. Hope you enjoyed that video footage of our crash course cruise from last year. We're excited about doing it again. That's our Friday night event, our Friday evening event, and it's at Peaceful Sign Social. And it's kind of a staple. We've always done that since the very first year. Since then, we've added the Thursday night cruise and cruise in and fellowship on the river at the Townsend Abbey. On Thursday night. Thursday afternoon, we're doing a little cruise in over at the Little River Railroad Museum, and there'll be more on that. We're going to, hopefully in the next couple weeks prior to the event, we'll do some on-site. The weather's starting to get a little bit better. All things are coming up roses around here. So we got some boxes in the mail. Really excited about that. I want to thank Matt's Transmission down in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. I'm telling you, I heard from Matt this morning. He's got a transmission of mine down there. He went above and beyond. I cannot brag enough about dealing with AD folks, fellow ADer. Really excited about that. So, we got LMC Truck again, and we have our new banner sponsor. Yep, Chevy knocked something over. Hang on one second. Let me see what she wants. Chevy, for some reason, loves taking her naps in the back of that blue car over there. I guess she's got the bug kind of like I do. So, like I say, once again, wanted to thank Jim Carter. If you're looking for a place to get your truck parts, especially those that, you know, a lot of these modified trucks are a lot of original pieces. Jim Carter's the place. They're in the middle of the country. They got great shipping. I get stuff from them in a day or two. Happens really fast. Lynn, Jim, you guys over there, thank you for sponsoring our event this year. You'll see some more information from Jim Carter in our welcome bags, which we're currently working on right now inside the Mountain Avenue property. So we're going to get to another, this box has a Jim Carter door prize in it, but we're going to get to our Blue Ribbon Awards. Now this is a fairly new thing. Last year, 2 years, I guess it is 2 years maybe, that we've been doing with, along with Flying W Awards in Indianapolis, Indiana. They are a great bunch of folks. I've said this before. If you're doing awards for a show, contact Flying W Awards in Indianapolis. Everything's done electronically. They ship them right out to your house. Never have to worry about anything. The kindest, friendliest people you ever want to deal with. And this is what they do. Their road game is doing shows. So we want to thank them again. Let's get right down to it here. Let me kind of set this down. And we'll go through this, and then we got a list of things to bring you up to date on. As you know, this is our Friday video update. I literally love these Blue Ribbons Awards. It gives us a chance to recognize those specialty, right? And we're just very, very thankful. We have Oops. I'll just show you what they look like here. This is what they look like. This is the Heritage Award, sponsored by Heritage Tractor and Engine Club here in Townsend, Tennessee. And this is best use of a truck. We're very excited to have Heritage Tractor Club will actually be at the show again this year, and we're going to continue working with them even on into 26. They're a great bunch of folks. They're after the same things we are. Let's see what else we got here. What's next? Oh, a new sponsor to the Smoky Mountain Nationals, Tony and Sergio Upholstery in Illinois, and they are sponsoring the best interior. For all you guys sticking all that money in the inside of your truck, this is, best interior out of 350 trucks. Not a bad specialty award. Let's see what we have here. Oh, returning with us, Patina Truck Nation out of Ohio. Check them out on Facebook, Patina Truck Nation. It's a like page. It kind of really appeals to those that have the Patina trucks. What a great. Meredith Brothers, thank you for coming back and sponsoring our best patina again this year. Okay. I'm putting them right back in the thing so I don't scratch them. All right. What else we got here? As you know, we've been hosting the Southern Stove Bolters Jamboree. They'll be back with us again this year. Excited to always have them. Great bunch of truck guys. And they are sponsoring the best stove bolt. These are just killer. I just love these plaques. Makes it really nice. You can hang it. You can show it off to your friends. Let's slide that right in there. Let's see. Oh, and once again, let's not forget the city of Townsend. The Townsend mayor will be back. As you know, the mayor makes an appearance and addresses the folks and thanks everybody for coming to little old Townsend, Tennessee. And he goes and he picks a truck. Sue's pulling up the driveway, so we're not going to get crazy here. All right, let's see. Oh, this is cool. John Lowry and the guys at the Smoky Mountain Nationals team. Best big truck. There's a bunch of you coming. This is going to be a good one. I'm live. You want to say hi? Yeah, you don't need your lipstick on. We got two more. Let me show you really quick. This year we have the Young Guns, sponsored by Coops Contracting. We're doing the 35 and under crowd.
I just got back from all kinds of donations for the Smoky Mountain National giveaway basket.
I guess you heard that. And Sue's putting together a basket, and I've been tracking her on the iPhone app, and she's been hitting every business in town, it looks like. So that's going to be our door prizes. I'll get to that in a minute. Let's get our sponsored by Greg's Diesel Shop, the Long Distance Driver Award. Now, let me just clarify this. Like we did last year, is when you're leaving your house, you have to drive it here that week. You can't put it on a trailer and say, I drove my personal 2,000 miles. This is you driving your AD truck. You document your mileage, take a photo, put it on our Facebook group page, and estimate your mileage. We will. And there I go. I raised my hand to say something, and the phone shuts off, so I apologize. Anyways, we'll get back to the long distance driver. Let me explain, because I don't know how this is going to edit. You post a picture of your mileage when you're leaving your driveway in your AD truck. That means you have to drive it all the way here. Now, you can document that. I suggest that you document it. You know, you're stopping for gas, you're doing this. I think John Armstrong won it last year. He did a very good job of documenting his trip, and he was the winner last year. John is going to be at our show again this year, and John is actually going to present the new long distance driver to the next recipient. We're really excited about that. We're sad that Greg and Lana Giddings can't make it this year. They have double booked, and we wish them the best, and we will see them in 2026, and they are going to be highly missed. What a great couple. What a great asset to our fellowship. And then there's one more, and we're going to welcome Elite Insurance. And Elite Insurance is the insurance company. It's my personal classic car insurance company in Knoxville, Tennessee. And they're going to be on site, and they have helped us with the all the paperwork and insurance policies and liability and stuff, all the boring stuff that you have to have. But this is what they do, and they do it well. So this year they are sponsoring the Best Paint Award, and they will be on site. Hopefully they'll be on site. I think they don't have any conflicts. We want to thank them for coming on board this year as a new sponsor for the Smoky Mountain Nationals. Now, I mentioned Jim Carter, who you see behind me, and you can see they're committed to this style of truck. Thanks to Lynn and the gang over there, they have kind of had a choice of a few things, but I thought this would serve the best. A lot of people ask about these, and this is their short bed truck cover. Comes in a bag. I have one of these very similar, and they work really, really great. If your truck gets stuck outside occasionally and you want to cover it up, look at this. I mean, I just usually throw mine right in the bed and have it with me all the time. Thank you, Jim Carter, for donating this. One lucky door prize winner will take this home. And probably the cardboard box. So let me get my my list here. Let's go through. Now for the updates. We got all that behind us. We are just a few shy of 360 pre-registered. We had a few email and say, due to whatever, you can't make it. But I've also had some folks say, you know what? My truck isn't done, but I'm coming. I'm going to make my donations. I'm going to get my shirts. I'm going to hang out with the crowd like your truck is there. It's a fellowship first. The trucks are just a bonus. All right. I want to thank our online team led by Stacy McMillan. We have reached 15,000 members on our group page. And we know every one of them is either in love with ADs, buying an AD, selling an AD, or wants one really, really, really bad. And we're going to help you do that. Come to our May event. It's the mecca of AD 4755 events, and you get to hang out with hundreds of AD owners and possibly go home with maybe a truck that happens to be for sale. So once again, thank you all the 15,000, but especially thank you to Stacy McMillan and the online team. They do such a great, great, great job. I also want to thank, we have two, what, we got a flying bird. Okay. I'll just hang out. Hopefully he doesn't end up, I don't know if you saw him come by. He just decided to come into Bay 3. I want to thank Sam Ratliff for all his hard work. He's been plotting the field, trying to figure out where we're going to put all these trucks. But I think we got it all figured out. Sam, you're doing a great job. I really, really appreciate it. We've had to come up with several drafts of, overflow and guest parking and exactly what we're going to do, but I think we got the numbers covered, and everybody will have a 10 by 10 space behind their truck. So really, really happy about that. Also want to thank Eric Moninger, who's recently left Ohio and is living in Florida. He's obviously about now, he's probably kicking back in front of his koi pond, having an adult snack, and Eric, good on you, buddy. Eric handles all the operations for the administrative part. He oversees all the tents, the door prize tent, the store tent, the administrative tent. He's kind of the right hand as far as administratively, and handles all the needs for all the folks that are doing the pre-registration, the judging. He takes the final submittals on the judging, helps us with all that stuff. So Eric, thank you. Sam and Eric, what great guys to step up and help us with that. You saw where Sue was she's running around town doing her little door prize thing. And Linda, I want to thank you up there in Wisconsin for kind of lighting the fire under Sue. She's been out putting together a little ladies basket. So we'll just go with that. Hopefully we'll have all this stuff where we can show you probably the week before. Let's see. This year we're also going to have our very first welcome booth. And boy, do we have the guy for you. That Russ Fox over there in South Carolina. I think he was built and sent to us purposely to help us welcome everybody. Make sure you have all the information you need. If you need extra agendas, we're going to use the "Hello, my name is" this year. Make sure you have those. Any questions you have about anything, Russ Fox is going to be the know-it-all, and he's going to be set up right next to the stage. So if you're looking for anywhere to go, and you have any questions and you can't find any of the staff running around or anything, Russ Fox is going to be your go-to guy. And that will start Friday morning. So we'll have the welcome booth open up Friday and Saturday, obviously. Okay, we got the specialty awards. We want to thank Flying W. We got that. I think that catches us all up. Anything you guys got? Good? All hearts and minds clear? Yeah, I am. I got to get back inside. I've got to get, I got a few more bags to put together. I want to thank all the welcome bag sponsors. There's just a lot in there. I know there's a lot more door prizes and stuff coming. We're going to be posting some more pictures for some of our, stay tuned. There's some bigger door prizes coming. They're pretty cool. I saw a sneak peek yesterday. I can't wait to share it with you. That's going to be really soon. I hope everybody is getting their AD done, getting it tuned up, getting the final whatever you're doing on it to get it here. And like we see so many, if you're not quite done or you haven't even drove it that first mile, stick it on a trailer, get it here, drive it here in Townsend, Tennessee, the Smoky Mountain Nationals, the first 100 feet to your parking spot. What an honor that'll be for us. And we look forward to all those. This is the year, no truck left behind. Bring them all, bring them in pieces. You're going to have a spot out on the grass come Saturday. I can't imagine the chassis and body parts hanging all over, but that's what the Smoky Mountain Nationals is all about. It's all about the fellowship, and having the trucks there is just a bonus. We're so excited. A lot of other surprises coming, and I'm just going to end this here, and I'm just going to tell you, I hope to see you May 29, 30, 31st here in Townsend, Tennessee. If we can help you with any of your last-minute accommodations or questions, don't hesitate to call, text, message, email, anything you need. We're here to help. We're excited about this year and all the new friends we're going to make in this fellowship. See you really soon. See you really, really soon. 20 days, I think, maybe, or something like that. Here in Townsend, Tennessee. Dave out.